you've got the relative rotation. You just rotate the map and not the shadow, and that's a nice effect as well. You can go to the shading. You've got light intensity, light color, ambient, diffuse, specular, all these nice things. You have control over the shadow. You can disable the shadow, for example, if you do not want to have it. You can also rotate the shadow and place it correctly. And you've got shadow transition. If I uncheck the show render, you can, that's the transition. You see how much light there is in the picture, or the shadow offset. You can offset the shadow, for example, and you have also control over the softness of the shadow. You see, you can make it very soft or whatever you want, but I like a really soft look. And you've got control over the opacity of the shadow as well, and the color, and all these cool stuff. Okay, inside glow. Okay, you have control over the inside glow, softness of the inside glow, right? The inside glow is looking very cool, I think, and the radius of it, and the color and opacity. And for the outside glow as well, you can also uncheck it if you say, oh no, I do not like the outside glow. And a very cool feature is the expand and shrink feature. You can, if I scrub through, you see here you've got less of the outside glow, or more that it's overlapping with the shadow, and that's pretty cool as well. And of course the color, if you have another planet, or if you want a bit lighter, and so on. Of course the thickness, if you do not want to have that huge outside glow. If you want to enhance the look, you can also go to the effects and presets, and go to backgrounds and use stars, and that's pretty nice for the planet creator. Drag it out of the composition area, and there are nice stars. Drag that down. I rename it to stars and turn it into a 3D layer. Push it a bit back and scale it up, and if you rotate around it, you see the Earth with a very nice star background. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you have fun with my planet creator. The next preset I want to show you is the preset 3D lines, and let's go ahead and get started. Create a new composition. Yeah, that's okay. And go to the CPO presets, advanced presets, 3D lines, and here we have it. And just take it and drag that out of the composition window, and and then it's applied, and like you see, it's already animated. Very nice. You can create a new camera, 35mm, and you can rotate around it. It's in 3D, and like I said, it's already animated. You can control the thickness and quality. You have control over the colors. You can make a green or whatever you want. And animation, it is animated but randomly, and you can uncheck this if you want to. and animate it by hand with the position X, Y and the Z, and move forward a few frames, and yeah, you can animate it now. Draw a line there and so on. But I would prefer the let's reset that, the automatic animation, and yeah, you can increase the limit and then it's bigger. All the changes then, see, it's pretty wild, but it's looking not bad, and the position of everything you can, yeah, position that correctly. Now I want to demonstrate the positioner 3D. We've got this blank composition here, and create a new solid. I just named it just solid. Color doesn't matter, and I make it 500 by 500. Choose OK, but the color doesn't matter, and the size like you want to have it. And create a new camera, 35mm, and create a new null object. Make it 3D. Rename that, hit enter, and you must name that controller. That's important. Name that controller. Go to the effects and presets and choose positioner 3D controller, name layer controller, and drag that preset onto the controller. And then let's parent the solid layer to the controller, and that's okay. And then take out the solid preset to the solid, and yeah, here you have it. You can set a color, but I will do that later. I'll just name that solid 1, and then edit, duplicate or Control D, and I'll do that 4 or 5 times. And then let's change the color for every layer. I'll just make it green and red and yeah, blue and pink. Okay, and then we can take the orbit camera tool, and we see it's offsetted in 3D, and that's nice. We can go to the controller, and we've got the position offset, and yeah, we can offset this in 3D. You can animate this, and that's a pretty cool way to do it. Y offset and the X offset, and we have the rotation offset. You can create very nice animations with this, or like this, and you can go to the scale, and that's nice as well. You can scale it and animate it like this, and or just do an animation like this without a uniform scale. And yeah, you can animate every parameter. And opacity, you can fade that out, or the uniform opacity. So have fun with this cool preset. Let's go on with the raise preset. Yeah, take out the raise preset and just take it out to the composition window. And yeah, you've got cool options here. Oh, it's built-in transparency, very nice. You can use, I don't know, 12 strokes and a thickness of 6 or so on. You can change this. You can change the color and the color point, and of course the edge softness. Very nice effect.